In day 1 of this 14-day yoga program, we are going to do a gentle flow. So today we're going to stay mostly on the mat and we're going to move gentle, slowly, and just warm up the body and get comfortable in the foundational yoga poses that we will be using throughout this 14-day program. So we always start yoga with finding our breath and being centered in our body. So I invite you to sit cross-legged on your mat. Place your hands on your knees and close down your eyes. And just begin here to feel the sensations in your body. Feel the mat underneath you. Feel that your spine is long. And start noticing your breath. We're going to activate the full yogic breath by inhaling through your nose, letting the belly expand like a balloon. And then exhale through the nose, using the abdominal muscles to push out the air. Inhale through the nose, belly expand. Fully exhale through the nose. One more round. Inhale. Exhale. Blink your eyes open and we will begin our first yoga pose. So come onto all fours. Place your hands shoulder width apart and spread your fingers wide. Press the mat away from you. Put your knees hip width distance apart and just find tabletop position here, and you can sway a little side to side, a little bit to the front and the back. Just slowly warm up the wrists, the hips, and a little bit of the back. We are going to come into a cat and cow stretch. This is a very foundational posture in yoga that we will keep coming back to in a lot of the other classes as well. So from this position, arch your back and look up into the ceiling and inhale through your nose. Exhale, round your spine and push the mat away from you. Drag your chin to your chest. Inhale, look up to the sky, open up the chest. Exhale, push the mat away, chin to chest. One more round. Inhale, open up the chest, look up into the sky. And exhale, push the mat away into a cat. Drag your abdominal muscles into the back. Next inhale, just come back to tabletop position. From here, we're going to cross your legs behind you and come and sit on your sit bones. Stretch out your legs in front of you. Just wiggle your legs a little bit here to wake them up. From here, we're going to come into a twist in the spine. This is really good for the intestines in the body, and in yoga we use a lot of twists. So take your right foot and place it on the outside of your left knee. Engage the left leg, push it down into the mat. Hug your right knee a little bit into the body and just wiggle back and forth here. Take a deep inhale, elongate the spine up to the sky or to the ceiling. Then take your left elbow and place it on your right knee. Take your right hand behind you. Take a deep inhale, lengthen up the spine. Exhale and twist, look behind you. And in this position, it is not the neck or the lower back that is twisting. You want to create a twist in the upper back, so in the thoracic spine, along with your chest. So really use your left elbow to push yourself to the back by pushing on your right knee and twist deeper. We take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose, lengthen up the spine. Exhale and twist deeper. On your next inhale, come back to center. Put your hands up to the sky. Exhale and just drop everything down. We're gonna do the other side. Lift up your left foot and place it on the outside of your right knee. And just take a moment here, feel your body, hug the knee in, wiggle a little bit. When you're ready, inhale and lift up your right arm. Place your right arm on your left knee. Take your left arm behind you. And then inhale, lift the spine up to the ceiling. And exhale and twist deeper. Really push your elbow against the knee to come into a deeper twist. We take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, come all the way back to center. Stretch your arms up to the sky. Stretch out the back. Exhale and release. Let everything go. From here, we're gonna come back on all fours. So cross your legs, roll over onto your knees, place your hands on the mat. Come back into tabletop position. From here, we are gonna come down into a Sphinx pose, where we are going to open up the chest and create a little back bend in the back. So come and lay all the way down on the mat. Here, place your forearms in front of you. Open up your fingers wide. Close your legs behind you so you don't keep them open, but try to keep them close into each other. And then from here, we're going to take 3 deep breaths by lifting up the chest to the ceiling. Look up, don't throw your head too much back, but look up to the sky and really open up the chest and create a back bend in the upper back. Engage the legs behind you. They're pressing into the mat. And breathe deeply here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Really open up the chest. This is really good for upper back, especially for us who are sitting at a desk every day. 1 deep breath, in and out. And on your next exhale, come all the way down into the mat. Just place your head on the mat. Take a moment to rest a little bit. When you're ready, tuck your toes into the mat. Place your hands by your shoulders and press yourself back into a tabletop. And then open up your knees as wide as the mat, and then come and sit on your heels. Hands are stretching in front of you, and come down all the way on your forehead into a child's pose. Deep breaths here. Feel how you're sinking into your heels, sinking with your chest all the way down to the mat. Child's pose is another foundational yoga pose that we will be keep coming back to throughout this program. It's a great pose to elongate the spine actually, but also to open up the hips a little bit. It's a posture that is considered a resting posture in yoga. So when we do a little bit more intensive classes, you can always come back to this pose if you need to rest. From child's pose, we're going to come up to our first downward facing dog of this program. So start by pressing yourself back up into a tabletop position. And then from here, come in with your knees a little bit closer to each other, and then start walking your hands forward on the mat. Tuck your toes behind you, and then press your hips up into the sky, into a downward facing dog. Here, the aim is to have a straight spine rather than straight legs. So you can have your knees bent. You can try to walk out the dog and drag your heels into the mat. If you can't reach, that's okay. But really try to focus on lengthening the spine, pressing the mat away, and breathing deeply. We take 2 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. From this position, we're going to come back into standing. So look towards your hands and then slowly start to walk your feet closer to your hands until you come all the way to your hands and you can just fold down here. Hang with your upper body down to the floor. This is a forward fold, great for the back legs, but it's also a little bit of an inversion. We're upside down, which means all the blood is flowing through the head, and which creates a lot of interesting and good processes in the body. Here, grab each elbow with the opposite hand. This is called a Ragdoll pose, and just fall down here. Let everything hang, let gravity hang you down to the ground, and just relax. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. On your next inhale, release your elbows. Come with the hands all the way down to the mat. And just take a deep exhale through the mouth here. On the next inhale, we're going to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly, slowly. Come all the way up to standing. Raise your arms above your head. Look up to the sky, maybe create a little back bend. And then exhale and come all the way down with your hands by your side into a mountain pose. This is Tadasana, also another posture that we will be returning to a lot throughout this yoga class. And we meet in mountain pose, and that's it for today's class. Thank you so much for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.